Don't you just hate when you gotta turn right, but you gotta wait behind that one person that's going straight? Clearly something bad happened here. Doesn't look like a car accident or anything. Maybe someone had like a heart attack. It's weird, eh? Anyway, what's going on, guys? Kiefer here with another video. It's always like so awkward when you look over and someone is just staring at you. It's like, hello? So yeah, I'm looking for places that I can do wheelies that are out of the way, away from people, away from houses, so I can't piss anybody off. And then also, so if I drop the bike, it won't be as embarrassing because only you guys will see it. So I have no idea where I'm going right now. Right now I'm in St. Albert, and I really haven't done any riding or driving in St. Albert, like at all almost, other than the main stretch that goes right through the main part. So this isn't really where I'm going to be looking for wheelies. I'm going to be trying to look for like an industrial area. Some of you guys may have seen my wheelie practice video. It was like one of my videos from like last year, but that video is at like, I think it's like 20,000 views right now. Like, I don't know how that video got so many views. I think just because it had wheelies in it. That must be the only reason. So clearly it was a popular video, so I figured that I want to make another video like that. What's going on, buddy? Man, he waved at me like far away. I almost didn't even know what he was doing for a second. So yeah, I'd like to do another video like that, except I want to do it better, and I want to do it a bit differently. So I don't want to go to the same wheelie place that I did in that video. And I want to find a couple different places, and what I want to do is make a full day to go out where the only thing I'm going to do that day is just practice wheelies, and I'm just going to record the entire day and then take all the best footage out of it. And that's going to be the part 2 of the wheelie practice video. And I might even do an episode. Maybe I'll do like episode 2, and maybe I'll actually do like a whole series on wheelie practice, maybe. I don't know. If that's something you guys would be interested, let me know down in the comments. But I think that would be kind of cool to be able to do like an episode 1 or episode 2 of just practicing wheelies. And then for those people that only want to watch those videos, there'll just be a playlist and you guys can kind of see how terrible I am at them, and then hopefully one day I'll get better at them, and that's the whole objective, and that's why I want to start practicing more. Because honestly, after that video, I really didn't practice that much, to be honest, because like I said, I didn't really ride that year that much. The only time I rode was just for the videos, because I was so busy doing a lot of other things. So yeah, I really haven't practiced wheelies that much at all. Like, I'm probably just as terrible in that video, or maybe even more terrible, because I haven't been practicing. So the goal for 2018 for me is honestly just to get good at wheelies, and especially considering I'm doing like a supermoto conversion on this. Like, you can't have a supermoto and not at least be like somewhat decent at like wheelies. So that's something I really need to start focusing on. And I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like in the middle of traffic doing wheelies with like oncoming traffic right over in the next lane. But no matter what, I need to be able to wheelie, and I can't. I'm terrible at it right now, like, and I don't feel confident ever just doing it out of the blue because it's just been so long. So like I said, I want to take a full day after I've found a proper wheelie spot that's out of the way, that's kind of away from houses, so I'm not pissing people off all the time. So once I find that spot, or even like a few different spots, on that day I'm going to go out to probably all those wheelie spots, practice wheelies the entire day. And in that first video I had a lot of people complaining that I wasn't wearing proper gear, I wasn't wearing gloves, I wasn't wearing boots or anything like that, and that's totally understandable. I mean, because I wasn't wearing anything proper for wheelies. But So I'm gonna suit up in full motocross gear and I'm gonna practice wheelies the entire day. But I don't want to waste my time that day looking for spots to wheelie, so that's why I'm gonna do that today. Find a good couple spots, and then all the best spots I'm gonna go to on wheelie day. So a guy I work with told me that on the north side of Edmonton there are lots of industrial areas, a lot of places I could potentially wheelie at. That's kind of where we are today, on the north side of Edmonton. I'm just going to explore around here and we're going to see what we can find. Now obviously the reason why I'm choosing an industrial area is because most of these places, not all of them, but a lot of them are closed on the weekends, especially in the evenings on the weekends. So I think we'll just try down here first. There aren't really a lot of houses around industrial areas, not usually anyway, so you're not going to piss people off by like, there isn't going to be some guy looking out his back window seeing some guy like attempting wheelies in his backyard or whatever, because that's another thing I don't want, is just trying to like literally just do my own thing and someone like tries to call the cops on me even though I'm not bothering anyone. I need to find a place that's out of the way, like obviously something I can easily access that isn't like completely illegal. Pretty much something like this would be great, except it says no entry, only authorized vehicles. I mean, something like this is basically ideal. It's just a bunch of random bays. I think they're all owned by different businesses. It's pretty open. And I mean, in the evenings on a weekend, there's not really going to be a lot going on. Stuff like this is pretty much ideal. This is kind of what I'm looking for. Really wide open areas that I can practice. And if you're trying to practice wheelies, that's probably the best thing to do, is get a very wide open area where you're not going to run into a car or anything. Now obviously if you're going to do this, don't do what I did and wear like nothing. You got to make sure you're wearing proper gear, because you never know what could happen out here. So see, so as you can tell, I am terrible at wheelies and I'm no better than I was last time. I'm still just afraid of getting to that balance point, honestly. Maybe I am a little bit better than last time, I don't know. It definitely feels a lot more comfortable, but I could also be, I'm probably not going nearly as high as I think I am either. So this is kind of what I need to do. I need like a solid day of just doing this, and I'll record the video the entire day, and if I wipe out, I wipe out, I don't care. But I just need to be good at wheelies. I just want to. See, I'm just so afraid of going over backwards. Like, that's my #1 problem right now. I can easily get the front end up, but I just limit myself so much. And the fact that I don't have proper gear on is really stopping me from like trying any harder, like especially because I'm out here by myself and like there's no one around, and I have a long way to, I have at least 30 minutes of riding to get home if I end up screwing this bike up or something. Anyway, this is definitely a spot on the list for wheeling, but I also need a backup, like a couple other ones, in case I come out here and it's busy that one day I'm going to do the wheelies. So #1 on the list, let's go find another one. Even back there would have been good too. See, like there's so many places around here, it's crazy. What the fuck? Some mosquito was inside of my visor. Must have flown in underneath my helmet. I don't know how he did that. Alright, so there's 2 spots side by side. Those are both good. But I still need to find some other ones because I just want to guarantee that I get a solid day of wheelies. I don't want like, because that's the thing is I can come all the way to this side of Edmonton, come to do some wheelies, and then there's just like something going on and I gotta turn around. And I don't want to have to like find a spot on that day. Like I already said, I just want a whole bunch of pre-planned places I can go to that I know are going to be good, and I'll just try them all. So I don't know, I think those two spots back there might end up being the best option, just because they're so massive and it seems like there's just nothing around there. So man, my ass is already hurting again. I can't wait to get that new seat. Yeah, I don't really think any of the places over here are gonna work. It just seems too busy. There's too much going on. I feel like this area is more like customer oriented. Random people would just show up at these places all the time. Over there might have some. Perfect. Tons more places. There is a ton of options down here. Like this whole area is literally just warehouses. So yeah, I think as long as I come in the evening to pretty much any of these spots, I should be good. Obviously, if you come in midday, there's just gonna be trucks everywhere. Oh, there's a train driving by. Let's go check it out. Oh. I don't really want to go down there because I'll probably get stuck knowing me. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try it. Oh, fuck. Wow, this is actually cool. I've never been able to watch a train actually like this before. Makes you wonder like, what's in all of these crates? Like, oh, maybe I can get him to blow his horn if there's anyone even back there. Oh, there's nobody even there. I'm just like fist pumping away. Alright, let's try and turn around without dying here. I always choose to do this stuff with like no gear on. I just need to start leaving the house like wearing boots and then I'm good to go. But honestly, it's not even really that bad. It's just that one of these days I'm gonna get stuck in like some muskeg or something. Or holy. Stalled her. Man, I need some practice in the trails again. It's been too long. So I also want to get a proper tripod, like not a real tripod, but those little like those flexible ones. I don't know if there's a certain name for them or not, but I want to be able to get one of those. That way I can set it up and give you guys different angles of the wheelies and everything. And then it kind of gives myself a gauge of how high I'm actually going and how much like work I need to do to get better at them. Because sometimes I find like from this point of view on the bike, it feels like you're going a lot higher than you actually are. I want to set up some different camera angles and I kind of want to make that video pretty decent. So what's going on, buddy? Oh yeah, first guy didn't even wave. At least the guy in the back did. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for not leaving me hanging. Holy. See, and people are complaining to me about not wearing any gear. She's wearing capri pants with like little flat slippers and no gloves. Oh, my gas light is on again. Why do I always do this to myself? I don't pay attention to my fuel at all, pretty much. And then I'm always like scrambling to find a gas station when my gas light goes on. Oh, there's an Esso. Let's do a California lane change. Man, that's a nice bike. I would love to have something like that one day. Yeah, that is badass. Wow, I didn't shoot gas all over the place. That's a first. The nice thing is it only cost me like 10 bucks, like $10, $11 to fill up my bike. Like basically I can get 4 days, like a solid work week out of 1 tank of fuel on this bike, like going back and forth to work, and it cost me about $11. In my truck, that same amount of driving or riding would be $150. So by taking this bike to work and back, like just fuel alone, the savings is just crazy. Now obviously this engine isn't really meant to be a highway commuter or anything like that, but eventually it'll be a lot better once I actually put like Supermoto wheels on and like proper gearing and everything. I just want to say thanks for watching the video, guys. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and throw in a comment and let me know what you guys think. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.